two of the biggest names in music, a secret party, a confrontation so intense, it broke the internet. But here's the twist. Almost none of what you saw was real. AI-generated images went viral. Fake fight videos racked up millions of views in hours. 50 Cent jumped in. The whole internet picked a side. And neither Justin Bieber nor Usher said a single word. Now, the truth is finally out. And it says a lot more about us than it does about them. Let's set the scene. It's Oscars night, 2026. Beyoncé and Jay-Z host their annual gold party at the legendary Chateau Marmont, West Hollywood. Strict no-phones policy. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, Timothée Chalamet, Emma Stone, and somewhere in that room, Justin Bieber and Usher. On paper, these two shouldn't have any problems. Usher discovered Bieber in 2008, when Bieber was just 13 years old. Manager Scooter Braun showed Usher YouTube videos of a kid from Canada. Usher said, "This kid is special." He signed him. He mentored him. He became his big brother in the industry. Bieber himself once said, "Usher is who I look to for guidance. He told me to put family first. Always stay humble. Never to understand the party, you need to understand what happened before it. Because the cracks in this friendship go back further than one night." 2024, Usher performs at the Super Bowl halftime show, one of the biggest stages on earth. He personally asked Bieber to join him on that stage. Justin said no. Usher played it cool publicly, told The Breakfast Club, "No love lost. We'll do something in the future." But insiders noticed, the kid he had built from nothing had turned him down on the world's biggest night. Then in 2025, they unfollowed each other on Instagram. In celebrity world, that's basically a public declaration. Something had shifted. The question is, what?
That was on your bucket list, you said.
It has always been on my bucket list, yeah.
Since Michael, I bet you since you saw Michael Jackson do it back in the day.
Absolutely. He's the one who, by the way, Michael has paved the way for all of us.
March 19th, 2026. Oscars night. Inside Beyoncé's No Phones Gold Party, something went down. TMZ broke the story first. According to sources close to Bieber, Usher approached him with, quote, energy and anger. The two got into a heated exchange. Some witnesses said it turned physical. Others said no. But everyone agreed. It was intense. Neither camp said a word. Into that silence rushed the internet, with AI-generated fake images of a full-on brawl. They spread so fast that even celebrity gossip giant Dumois had to step in. The reports were inflated. No fight, no yelling, no cursing. Bieber simply did not want to engage in conversation with Usher.
Okay, so according to 50 Cent, the picture with Justin Bieber seems like he's checking Usher has something to do with Bieber being Diddy. In the caption, 50 says the photo clearly shows Justin Bieber asking Usher, "Why did you let him do that to me?"
Here's how fast this thing moved. March 19th, the party happens. Word gets out despite the no phones rule. March 20th, TMZ publishes. The internet explodes. March 21st. AI fake fight images go viral. 50 Cent posts. March 22nd. Silence from both camps. That silence makes everything worse. March 24th. Da Brat goes on the Ricky Smiley morning show. And that's where the story finally turns.
Now, insider told TMZ that the two got into a heated exchange, which allegedly began after Usher approached Justin with energy and anger. Now, while some claim things turned physical between them, others told the outlet that wasn't the case, saying only a brief but intense verbal dispute took place.
Here's what makes this story deeper than a celebrity beef. Usher didn't just mentor Bieber. He was also Diddy's mentee. And in 2008, it was Usher who introduced a 14-year-old Justin Bieber into Diddy's world. Diddy, who is now convicted and facing serious federal charges. Bieber has since distanced himself from that entire era of his life. Sources say he's been cutting ties with people from his past. And Usher, fair or not, is linked to that past. And here's a detail almost everyone missed. Right before the Oscars, Bieber performed at the Grammys in his boxer shorts, singing Yukon from his new album Swag. His first Grammy appearance in over a decade. He's clearly in a completely new chapter, a different headspace. Maybe some people from the old chapter just don't fit into that story anymore. Now here's where it gets really interesting. DeBrat said something very specific. She said Usher wishes Justin nothing but the best, and they have no hostility. But she also said, and pay close attention to this, Justin is on his own journey, dealing with his own reality that he's created. That's not a nothing statement. That sounds like someone very carefully not saying something. Think about it. Usher never publicly said a single word himself. He let DeBrat speak for him through a radio show, and fans weren't buying it. Comments flooded in. We saw anger in their faces. They're sweeping this under the rug. Nobody heard that conversation except Bieber and Usher. Nobody. And in the exact same week, Usher gave an interview defending Diddy's legacy. So the real question isn't whether they fought. The question is, what were they actually talking about? And why does it matter so much that we never find out? Here's what DeBrat actually gave us. Not a confession, not a smoking gun. Just a reminder that two people had a conversation, and the entire world turned it into a war. The AI images were fake. The fistfight never happened. Usher says it was exaggerated. And Justin Bieber still has not said a single word publicly. Maybe that silence is the most honest thing in this whole story. We live in an era where silence gets filled by algorithms, by AI, by people who never knew the full story. Maybe the real fight isn't between Usher and Bieber. Maybe it's between what actually happened and what we desperately wanted to happen. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Do you think this was really just a conversation? Or is there more we're not being told? Subscribe, because this story is not over.